Greetings. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We are very clear about what it is we are putting out vibrationally and energetically at all times, and we are this clear because we have practiced doing it consciously for so long. It has become second nature to us, and we also have nothing else to do. We don't have physical bodies, so we don't have to go to work to get money to pay the bills, the rent, the mortgage, and we don't have to go get food and eat it and cleanse our bodies and our homes. We don't have to drive anywhere. These are all things that you do, and so it is quite understandable that you aren't always paying attention to what vibration you are offering in any given moment. Your moments are filled with activity, and because you have so much to do, you often think about the things you have to do while you are doing something else. This is the opposite of mindfulness. Now, we are not here to convince you that you should be like us and just pretend that you don't still live in a world where things do have to get done, but we do want to attempt to convince you that what you are putting out vibrationally, what you are feeling, and what you are thinking about are more important than whether you get that pile of laundry done today. Sometimes when you feel overwhelmed, you just need to take a deep breath and say something to yourself to the effect of, "That could be put off a little bit longer so that I can tend to my vibration right now." Do it, and see how it goes for you to take that approach to life and let go of the programming that tells you that you are only as good as what you accomplish in a given time frame. Whether that's an hour, a day, or a year doesn't matter, it is still the same type of programming. Realize that you accomplish a lot while you are sleeping, and you can accomplish a lot while you offer a higher vibration, because you are shifting yourself to a different reality, one where there will be less for you to do. But let's say you have gotten very good at getting things done. You are very efficient, you take a lot of pride in your work, in your accomplishments, because you can point to them and say, "Look what I did." People will give you a plaque or erect a statue in your honor someday because of all of the things that you did, and that's fine if you want to live your life in that way. But we just want to point out that there is another approach. We want to point out that you are good just because you exist. You are Source, and if you consider Source to be good, then you must be good. You don't have to prove to anyone, not even yourself, that you are good with your actions and your accomplishments. You can just be, and you can exude a good vibration, and while not as many people will notice you for that particular accomplishment, you will feel better all the time. The person who is on the hamster wheel has to keep it up in order to continue to feel good about themselves. And what happens when they retire from that work that they took all that pride in for all those years? It's probably not going to go very well. Our point is this: your vibration matters. Your vibration will materialize in the physical that which is a match to it. Make it a priority in your life today, and tomorrow when you wake up, check in to see where your vibration is before your vibration hit the floor. Usually, you can shift your vibration pretty easily when you catch it early on, before you get into your conversations and your actions of the day. Take care of what matters, and everything else in your world will reflect it to you. That's the type of world you want to be living in, and you have the power to put yourself in it right now. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. Archangel Michael, continue to wield my sword of truth. I am Archangel Michael. I come to be with you at this time, in these moments of great change. You have heard that many times now: change is upon you, change is coming. And for those that do not have eyes to see and ears to hear, where is the change? They do not see it. And then they have said to you, even, at various times, "What change? Nothing is changing." But indeed, for those of you that do have the eyes to see and ears to hear, you know that there is great change upon you. But this is what you came here for long ago in this long sojourn throughout life, lifetime after lifetime, finding yourselves in one situation after another, having completely forgotten who you were. In this lifetime you are remembering, assured from your guides that you are remembering deep within you, whether in your sleep state or your waking state. But know that all of you on this call, and many of you that resonate to these words, are with me often in the dream state, the dream state that is not actually a dream. It is a waking state in another dimensional experience. You are there battling right alongside of me as my warriors of light, each one of you brandishing my blue sword of truth, and the light shining out from that sword, similar in some ways to your lightsabers in Star Wars. Know that each and every one of you is here upon your mission now, a mission that is coming closer and closer for many of you. And many of you are going to begin to remember in your dream state. It will come through your dreams, and you'll remember those dreams more and more, and realize that I have already said, and others have told you, that it is simply another dimensional experience that you are having. It is real. It is even more real in that stage than your waking state is now. You're going to remember more and more of these dreams. And more of you are going to have what you talked about in your discussion earlier, lucid dreams, knowing that you are in the dream state, knowing that you are in a different reality, and being able to take control of that reality, which will then move to your waking state as a knowing deep within you that you are, indeed, powerful beyond measure. All is coming together. All is coming together as a part of the great universal plan. The plan that has been in the works for thousands and thousands of years and is now more and more coming to a climax, coming to a crescendo. Know that in any musical composition, at some point in that composition there is that crescendo where everything builds to that maximum. You are building to that maximum now, coming to the crest or the precipice as you stand and look out over the vistas, standing at a high mountain looking out at the vista in front of you and being ready to jump off that precipice into what would conceive to be over the end, but it is in reality a new beginning. I am Archangel Michael. And I leave you now in peace, and love, and oneness. And that you continue to remember who you are, and that you do wield my blue sword of truth, each and every one of you. Utilize it. When you feel the need arise. The steps to take towards fulfilling your soul mission. To fulfill our soul mission and soul purpose, the most important thing we can do every day is to find soul and heart alignment. Step 1. Soul's Anchors exercise. Every day in your prayer and meditation, write down the following to connect to your soul and your mission. I am, name, and as a divine soul, I am free. I am free from pain, doubts, procrastination and fear. I am courageous and strong and I know why I am here. I have an endless number of resources, power, knowledge, intelligence and trust and faith in myself to be able to walk on my path every single day. This is who I am. Every day write it down and say it out loud. You can even record yourself saying your soul's anchors and listen to the recording every day. Doing this will rewire your subconscious mind to the truth of your divinity. This is also known as the Soul's Anchors exercise, and you can find out more about how to do it and download the worksheet here. Step 2. Stay centered and starve the pain body. The next thing to do is to place yourself at the center point of your fractal and you observe your human. From here you can see the gap between the true divine soul that you are and your human. Our human experiences doubts, fears, and limiting beliefs. Our human is feeding and chewing on the pain body. This keeps the pain body alive and it grows and becomes a living being. The pain body of the human can then take over our divine soul and direct our lives. If we identify with the pain body with the human, the pace will be slow. From the center point of your fractal, you can observe your human and what is crippling your human. Not you as the divine infinite soul that you are. My human is crippled by doubt, my human is procrastinating, my human doesn't know what to do. What does my human need? We talk like this to our human. By doing this we can pinpoint exactly what our human needs so that you can actually move forward with your soul mission. Step 3. Communicate with your heart. Your heart is the truth of your own divinity. It is your soul. Your heart is very important here. The heart will share and will say beautiful things to reassure your human. The heart will always show compassion for your situation without any judgment. The heart will see us, hear us, and support us. But the heart will also tell you exactly what you need to hear, that you need to follow your soul mission because it is the only way you will be truly fulfilled, as it is what you were born to do. When we listen to our heart or channel our heart, we need to write down what it says. Step 4. Learn to dance between the mind and the heart. The mind will come in with very logical and convincing reasons not for following our soul mission. The mind comes in with all of the buts. We then need to learn how to dance with the heart and the mind. The heart might say, trust, have faith, drop everything, you will be fine and held. That's great, but the human might not be at that stage where the nervous system is strong enough to drop everything, quit their job, leave the country, sell everything, and so on. The human is freaked out, so the mind will help us figure out what step to take first. Our mind helps us to break down the steps needed to close the gap between the human and our heart, our divine soul. Step 5. Start managing your goals, tasks, and time. We have our soul mission and our purpose that our heart is guiding us towards. We then have to create a strategy on how to get there. From the strategy, we go into tactics. Tactics are what we do every day. From the tactics, we get to self-discipline. Spiritual self-discipline is extremely important and is what is going to change everything. It's important to have objectives or goals, especially if procrastination is an issue. Every single day you need to do something towards your soul mission, no matter how small. Make sure your objective is not overwhelming, it needs to be achievable so that you can stick to it consistently. Step 6. Celebrate yourself. Always look back at your day and feel proud and grateful for yourself. This is so important. Celebrate yourself, even if it is something very small. Celebrate yourself and how awesome you are every day. You already have everything that you need. We already have every tool that we need to be able to get to where we want to go. There is nothing that we are missing. If we unapologetically believe in ourselves, we will be able to pierce through all of the density. We are God, Source, Divine Consciousness, nothing is missing. There is nothing broken about ourselves that will prevent us from getting what it is that we want. Remember that our desires are there to create a pathway of freedom, abundance, happiness, love, and connection. Our value is not measured by the things that we accomplish. Our value is measured by rising up to the occasion to be the best version of ourselves every day. With divine love.